Today, there's going to be a pair of wide receivers looking to make big plays on the field. It's Green's Bengals going up against Brown's Steelers. Now we'll take you out to Paul Brown Stadium for this matchup.
Steelers, Bengals. The rain is coming down and should continue to do so as we head towards kickoff. Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms, and welcome to this heated divisional rivalry. Yes, there have been a lot of close games, a lot of bad blood, and it's always intense when these two get ready to square off. How about it before kickoff, partner?
Well, you said it all, did you? Close games, heated rivalry. That alone tells you how exciting this game is going to be. When you take good players on two teams and you put them in the same division, oh my gosh, look out. That's when you get exciting physical football, and I think that's what we'll see here.
The Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. And Brandon Tate is back deep here as he awaits the opening kickoff. And with that kick, we're underway. Tate will take this one. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The leader of this offense is the first quarterback to win back-to-back national titles in the BCS era at Alabama, A.J. McCarron.
Well, let's see, A.J. McCarron, all he did at the University of Alabama was win 2 national championships. That is really incredible. He was an outstanding college quarterback, and he's going to have great success in the NFL.
Bernard lines up as the single back here. The Bengals will take the snap from the 30. Launching it deep. And it's incomplete. Let's talk about the starters on offense. He was the first running back taken in the 2013 draft out of the University of North Carolina, Giovanni Bernard.
Everybody's looking for a running back like Bernard, a guy that can come in and run the draws, catch the screens, and do the little things to make big plays. And what a great year he had as a rookie in the NFL.
And it's a catch by Eifert. In the secondary, keep an eye on William Gay out of Louisville.
Yeah, he has proven that, Jim, he's a versatile defensive back, and that's what you need. A guy that's hung around, he's got experience and talent.
Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. It's Bernard in the backfield.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. Tackled down right around the 48.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
First down at the 48. Pulls it in. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
I don't know if receivers like this route or not, the quick slant route inside, because they know the defense is running their way. But that time, it's a good throw and catch, and the slant route comes up just short of getting the first down.
The Bengals have it at the 44. And Bernard is brought down. That's going to be a pickup of 3.
Bernard's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 42. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Eifert's a smart guy. He knows when you're running slant routes over the middle, you've got to make sure you protect yourself. So he's under control, catches the football, and gets to the ground before those defensive players can really beat him up. Good solid gain, and doesn't quite get the first down. The Steelers defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
The Bengals snap it at the 36. Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it. What a job.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. McCarron's lined up. 2 tight ends set.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Mitchell's in on the tackle.
The Bengals really have great faith in their offense. They go for it on 4th down, and that faith paid off, and they picked it up.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Heaving it down the field. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
These NFL receivers are so fast that you just got to get rid of that football and let it go. That time the quarterback waits a little too long, and he underthrows the receiver down the field.
The Bengals from the 27. Eifert had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. Run a draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
3rd and 10. On target with Tyler Eifert.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And Bernard is brought down.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Let's go.
1st and 10. Tyler Eifert has the grab. Marching down the field and taking their time.
Get ready.
Handoff made. Dives across, and he's in for the touchdown. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
The Steelers set to return the kick. And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. Coming onto the field now, the youngest starting quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl, Ben Roethlisberger.
Big Ben, I'm not sure. He might like a little punishment. Be careful. When you hit him, he seems to play better.
First down at the 20. Roethlisberger going down the field.
Well, you saw why defensive backs can't sleep the night before the game when they play against this quarterback. Beautiful Long throw down the field for the big completion.
That wraps up the first quarter here in Cincinnati, and we'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Williams marked down after a gain of 4.
Williams is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second and 6. The Steelers get a first down.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
First and 10. D'Angelo Williams. Pico's the one who made the big stop.
The Steelers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Second down and 12. Williams is called on once again. And he'll down him at that point.
Well, this is an easy call right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here.
Third down and 10. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Automatic first down.
From the red zone. That long gain sets them up here on this play. And Williams is going to secure the handoff. Johnson's all over that offense and brings him down.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Second and goal from the 7. And this will go for a loss as Atkins that time was in on the stop.
This will be interesting to see how the defense plays this situation. They're up a touchdown. Will they be aggressive or play it safe? I know one thing. If they give up 3 points, they'll be very happy.
Third and goal from the 8. Should be an easy one here. And he converts here on the field goal try. That field goal brings them closer to the lead here midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, you know, and midway in the second quarter, you know, players, they start watching that scoreboard, and just like the coaches, because they know halftime is looming, and they want to be in a good frame of mind when they go in at halftime.
The Bengals now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 7-3. First down at the 20. The give. And that picks up 3. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Bernard's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
We've got a defense out on that field trying to stand tall and keep this deficit as it is on the scoreboard.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Second down and 7. Goes deep to A.J. Green. He brings it in. That's his first reception today.
Well, one of the prettiest plays in the NFL, maybe in all of sports, is still the long pass down the field that is completed. What a nice throw and catch.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. First down here after the completion. Gets the handle here. Mitchell's there to make the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Bengals take it from the 23. Has Eifert. Cincinnati is in for the score. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
And here's Todman. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Williams ready to take the field again in what's been a subpar first-half performance so far, Phil.
Yeah, listen, he's ready to get some yards. I know that. He needs some positive plays to give him self-confidence. Even running backs, just like quarterbacks, they need some positive feedback to take advantage of that and really get moving.
First down and 10. Hayward Bays got it, and a first. The Steelers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Flag is out.
Pass interference. Defense.
Just 23 yards to the end zone. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's his first reception today.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackle.
And that's a touchdown, and they inch closer. As we near halftime, that was a much-needed touchdown that suddenly gets this team mentally and even on the scoreboard right back into this game, Phil.
It changed everything, Jim, didn't it? I mean, it changed the fans, the way they're looking at the game, the coaches, the players. It's amazing. One play, and look what it did to this football game.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Bengals offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
The reception by Tyler Eifert. First down here. Bernard lines up as the single back here.
Get ready. Break to the end.
For the deep ball. And he reaches out and makes the catch. One-handed, no less. Both teams head to the locker rooms after a half dominated by the defenses. We've got a close one on our hands, friends. We'll send it out to Larry Ridley to break down the half as we continue in a moment.
So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 2nd and 2 coming up. Bernard's going to look for space, and he'll go for the score. The Bengals land the first punch. Midway through the second quarter, Green's got the reception, and he ends up at the 29-yard line before he stopped on the play. Same drive, slant route connection made here, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. The lead now at 11. Steelers now late in the second. Catch is made after a quick pass, and after the short pass, he'll score, closing the gap to 4. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to Paul Brown Stadium for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway.
No return this time, and Roethlisberger will come back out at the 20.
The Bengals defense had a strong first half performance, and here they are to begin the third quarter. Once again, trying to make the stop and turn things over to their offensive unit, Phil.
Anytime you have a strong first half performance, what do you look for in the second half? You've got to be alert on the defensive side, look for something that's different, but more importantly, look for that trick play, maybe a flea flicker, a double move by a wide receiver. Don't get caught in a situation like this on the defensive side.
Second down and 10. Two hands on the football and has the catch. Williams is tackled down. This time for 7.
The Steelers understand, just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here. In on third down, this is something they can handle.
3rd and 3. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown.
The Steelers did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Williams lines up as the single back here. Williams is tackled down. Second and 10. The catch is made by Marcus Wheaton. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Williams handed the football.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 4 on the play. The Steelers lined up bunch formation. Second down and a long way to go. Here's the long throw by Roethlisberger, and they can't connect.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just great.
Man, intercepted! Phil, how about this defense making the play? They have the lead, and now they give the football back to their offense with the interception in the third quarter.
And it was awesome, Jim, and what they've done, they've set up the offense to really take control of this football game. I just love the way the defense played.
Close game right now, partner, and you look at the matchup at running back, and neither one of them has really been all that effective.
No, Jim, they have not been. I'll say this to the running backs, to the coaches, to the offensive line, everybody. Stay patient, stay with the run game, and I think it will work.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Bernard lines up as the single back here. And Bernard is brought down. Give him a couple of yards.
Bernard's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Get ready.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Down the field. The incompletion stopped the clock, but 3rd and 8 still to come.
Let's go.
Wants to go deep. Huber is back now. He'll be punting. Brown's got it at the 19. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Brown's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Bengals defense comes back onto the field after getting that interception the last time out, ending a long drive.
Yeah, what a job by them. And I'll say this, they know how to play the football when it's in the air, and they took advantage of a good situation, and they got that interception.
Williams is tackled down. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
The Steelers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
1st and goal from the 5. And Atkins is able to read that play and make the hit.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
2nd and goal from the 10. And it's Geno Atkins there to meet him.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 9. Makes the grab. Touchdown. And the lead is theirs now, just before we reach the 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that could prove to be.
Yeah, we're getting to that point of the game where you're starting to think and you involve the strategy. How do you want to approach things on the defensive side? You want to start calling plays on the offensive side that eats up the clock. Those things are in play now.
And now Tate. Is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Bengals have been in a fight today. The score's 17-14.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Gains 11. That's his 9th catch of the day. First down here. First down here after the completion. Looking to go deep. Grabs it with one hand.
Bengals, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Mitchell's the one who brings them to the ground. Here's the handoff. The Bengals now move the chains.
First and goal. He'll get it again.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time. Second and goal from the 4. And he's across for the touchdown. Still a lot of game to go, but they've taken the lead on that touchdown.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Anytime you take the lead in the fourth quarter, that is a huge deal because we're talking about limited possessions, limited time on the play clock. This puts a lot of pressure on the other team.
The Bengals getting set for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Steelers' offense would like to drive for another touchdown, only they would like to think that this time it won't go to waste, and their defense might step up at some point here, Phil.
Well, all they can do is just go out there and score again. Don't worry about your defense. Don't start thinking about that. Worry about your job, what you're doing on the offensive side, because what you have been doing has been terrific. Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football is arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Second down and 10. Stands in the pocket. Miller's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Steelers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage 70% on the day. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Well, when you see a throw that bad, there's a couple things that can happen. Maybe a defensive player flashed in front of him, or maybe the quarterback just lost control of the football.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 40. Looking across the middle, and it's Ray Maualuga who makes the hit.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
3rd and 7. Got drilled as he throws it.
Well, we see why they're winning, don't we, Jim? They've been playing well on the defensive side all day. Good stop there on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down for the offense.
The kick, and it's through there. The kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick.
Tate won't test the coverage here as he takes a knee.
The Bengals coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
First down at the 20. And it's a catch by Eifert. So they complete that one, yet it's still 2nd down. We're late in the 4th, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead.
Let's go. Fred, 38.
They'll go ground. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
The Bengals offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
2 minutes remaining in this nail-biter. Can the offense hold on to the football and run out the clock? The Bengals from the 32. Launches it down the field. What a catch. No surprise, they immediately call the timeout. They come to the line, and it's first down. First down following the long play. To the ground. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. And they're going to call the timeout here to stop the clock. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. They bring in the extra tight end. They call his name again. That's a timeout call.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First down at the 15. Staying on the ground.
Well, when you know you can win the game, but just running the football, then you just run the football. Take no chances. Keep two hands around it at all times, and don't worry about the extra yard.
Second down and 6. Shazier's going to make the tackle. On the way, third down. Gets it again. And Bernard is brought down.
Holding offense.
Chip shot here. The kick is good.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
He's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. And here's Roethlisberger making his way out to the huddle. And this is a drive where they cannot afford to come up empty.
He must love this situation right now because he has all the talent in the world, and all you have to do on the offensive side is give him a chance. If he gets a little window, he can take advantage of that defense.
Are you feeling positive vibes right now for him?
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm all positive. That's how I roll.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. The Steelers will take the snap from the 30. Brings it in along the sideline. The Steelers still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Roethlisberger's numbers, though, speak to a team that could be winning if other things like their defense were doing their part here, partner.
Well, yeah, that's right. The defense has got to hold their end up, but the offense, they've been very, very good. The quarterback has been accurate. He has been smart, and that always gives you a chance when your quarterback is playing that well. When you're in a situation like this, it's third and real long, don't take a chance, be careful, and get off the field.
The Steelers head to the line and out of timeouts. Intercepted. That brings the play to an end. Roethlisberger is going to take a lot of heat for throwing that pick. So much was riding on that drive. The game was hanging in the balance, and he turns it over.
I can't blame the quarterback in a situation like this. I'm blaming the coaches. The call was bad, and that's why the interception happened.
The Bengals offense comes out for what is, in essence, just a kneel down or two to make this one official. And Phil, what a sweet moment it is for that bunch of players right there.
Oh, yeah, a lot of smiles on the offensive side as you walk out on the field. And it's just, you think about it this way. A tough week of work, all the preparation and the practice, and you came through and got it done and enjoy the moment.
Holding offense.
This was a close one that came down to the wire. What's that feeling on the sideline right now on the winning side?
Oh, it's awesome. When games are close, you're down on the sideline. You look up there every once in a while and you go, oh, I hope we can find a way to win this game today. They did it. It is truly extremely exciting once you get it done.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.